Do you believe in miracles?
Let's try. Let's say A, Irwin. Final answer.
You got a miracle!
Well, Mike, I could have been your phone a friend. I love Fletch. I'm glad you got it. All that money goes to charities back in your hometown of Winthrop.
Yeah, we really had a great time filming the whole show, and it's very, very nerve-wracking. You know, my goal was to get to 125, and my other goal was to not miss a question that my friends knew the answer to, and none of my friends knew what that poet was, so that I was okay with that.
Well, they had Olympians, of course, on the show, and you were well known for that. Do you get juiced up this time of year? Everybody wants to talk to you as the Winter Olympics roll around.
Yeah, it is a great time. You know, I was in New York City the last 4 days with 13 members of the 80 team. We were signing some memorabilia and going out to L.A. in a few weeks to play in a charity hockey game, and then the games begin. So it is a busy time for obviously me, and it's a very busy time for all the Olympians because the games are so close, plus the games are in our own backyard.
It's a busy time, too, at Boston University. You're the Director of Development for Athletics, and we think about the future for BU and some very exciting possibilities with new facilities.
And that's the great thing, you know, the future of BU. And we're in the final phase or stages of what will eventually be a new student village. That's the tennis and field house. This will be the interior, obviously, look of the new, hopefully new hockey rink. And that's another look at the hockey rink. And it's a brand new natatorium, a swimming facility for the swim team, and eventually it's gonna generate not only some excitement for the student athletes, but for the students in general. And I think it's going to give Boston University a real campus atmosphere. It's a student village. Obviously, the hockey team will benefit from this, but we're in the final stages of planning and getting the proper approvals from all the neighborhoods and you know, all the building people to get this facility put up. And when you think of Boston University, I mean, it's an outstanding school. Academically, it's as good as any school in the country. And I think right now the amenities are what we have to add for these students. You know, you're paying a lot of money to go to school here, and the student village will benefit not just the athletes, but more importantly, all the students.
That is indeed good news. There's plenty of tradition with the hockey program. We flash you back, not to Thursday night, but 1977, the ECAC quarterfinals, BU-BC. What do you remember?
I remember Joey Mullen scoring 3 goals, and Ricky Mahar was 7-7, and Ricky Mahar scored his 3rd goal of the game right there. Then we went on to the Fleet Center and ended up winning the championship. But in those days, we had some great battles, as we've always had with Boston College. And you know, that's the first time I've ever seen that highlight, so that was pretty nice. Timmy Sweeney must be really upset about that.
He was taking some cheap shots at the BU education, but we got him back there. So what do you look for in this one, the way you've seen the game so far tonight? What do you see in the third?
Well, you know, if I'm BU, I'm going to continue to put pressure and keep playing the way they're playing. I think one of the things that I've seen with BU a lot of times this year, when they've gotten a lead, they've kind of sat back and let teams back in the game. Clearly, BC is a little shorthanded. You know, Ben Eves is an awfully good player, and when he's out of the lineup, it's going to be hard for BC to really score some goals. So if I'm BU, you know, I just keep going after him, and you know, at BU BC, anything can happen. But I really like the way BU played in the later part of that second period.
Well, Mike, thank you, and thanks for being such a good friend to college hockey.
Well, thank you, and thanks for helping us talk about the new student village.
You got it. We look forward to those new plans here at BU coming together.